Oh yeah, sporty right now, man. Oh yeah, I'm talking about. Oh yeah, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Macho Madness. Yeah. What is going on? What is going on, everybody? Welcome down to the Barbarian Bar. What is up? What is up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back down to the Barbarian Bar. What is up? What's going on? Who do we got in the chat here today? You guys happy it's Friday? I hope everybody had a great, safe 4th of July. I've got all my fingers here as well. Enter the fin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All 9 of them are there. All 9 of them are there. Who else we got here? Tim, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Hey, there he is. High Tide EDC. That's a sexy leather slip you have there on the beer bottom. Hey, you know why? I like to think so as well. Wonder where I got that bad boy. If you guys don't know, High Tide EDC hooks you up. Not only does he do the big papas, he's got some of the OG ones as well. Appreciate that. Hey, Jack, you made it. Hey, the real Chris Brown in the house. What's going on? He says here, Brownie, what's up in the wet, soggy world of the UP of Michigan? Minnesota is not so dry itself here. 2 weeks ago we had flooding down here. It was raining like crazy last night, and they had to cancel the fireworks. They canceled the fireworks because of the weather, so I get it. They're supposed to be doing the fireworks tonight, and hopefully my kids get a chance to see it, because I won't be able to see it because I got to work. It's Friday. They only give you the 4th of July. Luckily, I got the 4th of July off, but hopefully I'll be able to get a chance to see the fireworks over the weekend. We're going camping. I got the camper set up already. I trailered that out on Tuesday. Got it all set up, got it plugged in, leveled out here on nice level ground. And all my family's got to do is show up. And then at 10:30 at night, I'm boogieing it on out there. I'm going camping. I'm bringing some of the new knives I've got here. I'll show you guys today here. Probably going to have to do a little bit of work with them. When I say work, I mean I'm gonna beat the heck out of them and see if they're any good. And the reason I want to beat the heck out of them is because you know what? I grew up where the cheaper knives were not so sought after. Because that's all I had. I didn't have expensive knives. I had the cheaper knives, and I had to use them. That's all I had. So I want to go back to not worrying about the super expensive knives. I want to beat up the new knives, and let the sorry. When I say new knives, I mean these less expensive Amazon knives. Put them through the test. Put them through. Are they really expensive? Because they got the name, and then what I'm talking about, I'm not trying to knock names or anything, but I've got this Urban EDC F5.5. Love the knife, love the shape. This is me. This is my style. But I've got a few Amazon. Let me just show you one of them, and you guys can be the judge. You guys can judge me all you want for using cheap knives. All right, first thing you're gonna say is, okay, that leather, okay. Well, check it. It looks good. Is it gonna look good in pictures? Absolutely. I mean, there's no question about it. But the real question is it going to hold up to, what I'm going to put it through the camping this weekend? And just look at the Damascus. I think there's like 35 layers of what they said. So if you fold over 35 layers, I mean, the math comes out incredibly high. VG10 core. So it's razor sharp. And a few times I've gone ahead and shaved off a few hairs off the arm. And obviously that's not the best of tests. So I will tell you though, that's why the beard is gone. The beard is gone because, I use this. No, I'm kidding, but for real, it's sharp. So let's just take a look here. I think this knife runs for about $20. Let's just put a number on. I think most Amazon knives are about that low of price. And this is who sent it over. This is Flisa. If I pronounced that wrong, forgive me. It's a Damascus fixed blade knife with a leather sheath. They sent it over here, and they sent a couple other knives I'll show you later on here. And I don't know how to describe it, but like I said, we get fixated on super expensive knives, and I'm so guilty for it. We want that CRK. We want that, Chavez knife. They're expensive, and we find ourselves where we're in this, like, everybody's saying, use your shit, use your shit, use your shit. Well, yeah, absolutely, but you kind of feel like you should, and then you shouldn't. That you baby it. It's expensive, so you're afraid to, use something that's really expensive. So, I want to kind of check out the cheaper stuff and say, do they last? Is it worth $20? Let's just kind of put it that way. Loud and clear says, Chris Brown, thank you. You can hear me. Hey, Jack, welcome in. And who else we got here? Knives are naughty. What a crayon. I don't know what that means, but I'm here for it. What up, big dog? Says Marine X. Happy to have you down here. Hopefully you guys had a safe 4th of July once again here. What else we got here? I live in Texas, which has more fireworks than normal. Real Chris Brown, welcome in. Uncle X in the house. Broke as knives, what's going on? What's happening? 6-string beard, what's going on? Hey, sorry about the beard. I know, I shaved it up here. So let me kind of wreck back. I was not talking about that I was shaving with this knife. I was joking. But my son, yesterday, we went swimming. It was raining like crazy. And what else are you going to do? So we went to an indoor pool. I mean, we could have freaking swim in the front yard if we wanted to. There's so much water. So much water. God, I'm over it. I'm over it. Anyways, my son seeing pictures at my wife's grandma's house, and he's like, Dad, I like when you had a mustache. So this morning when I got up, I was like, you know what? It's the weekend. It's getting hot out. I'm gonna cut the beard off for my son, see what he says, and hopefully he comes home and he's happy. Or he'll be like my phone. If you guys know me, I just recently finally switched up to the iPhone. What in the world was I thinking? I don't know. But it doesn't recognize my face. I gotta fix that. That's a weird one on me. My phone doesn't recognize my face, and my beard wasn't that big. I mean, when's the last time I shaved off the beard? It wasn't very long, like a month ago. So we're going less than a month, I want to say, that I've shaved. So, phone doesn't recognize me. Hoping my kids recognize me. It'll be dark out when I go see them tonight when we go out camping. And speaking of water and speaking of swimming, I just got to let you guys know. This Namoki knife. Oh, I'm going to need more coffee. This Namoki watch that I've got here, this Otto, this is one of those like watches you can put together, make yourself. It's got the Seiko movement inside there, a nice crystal. I don't actually know exactly which crystal they sent in here. I should probably figure that out. But anyways, it's a dive watch, and it says up to 200 meters. 200 meters is a lot. I was in a 9-foot pool, and it worked just great. Didn't mess up in a 9-foot pool. Yeah, it wasn't no 200 meters. So why do I need a dive watch? Because I think it's cool. Get over it. Get over it. I'm not a diver. Like I said last week, fun fact, I wanted to be a marine biologist, and I've got a fascination with fish. I think they're cool. I had fish tanks. I had 3 piranha that grew to the size of, I think they were bigger than my hand, but they were large. Anyways, I had a fascination with fish. I know those are freshwater. They're not saltwater. I wanted to be a saltwater marine biologist, so wanted to be out in the water all the time. Wanted to go swimming, snorkeling, and all that. My wife was a certified scuba diver. She had her certification for quite a while, and we went snorkeling on our honeymoon. I did bring a dive watch there. Once again, didn't even get near 200 meters. So if you guys want to know the quality, well, I can tell you can go up to a 9-foot pool. We were in the pool for like two and a half hours, and it made it the whole time, and not a single drip in there, just a little bit of food crumbs. I think my kids got grubby fingers, and that's why I'm cleaning it off right now. Into the Fin says here, I prefer a good old puku for outdoor use. Prices start at $15, including the sheath. So I'm down for that. I always carry the SC Azula. This is what I've thought about carrying this weekend. With the sweet Xeno bead on there. I thought maybe this is what I was going to carry, but I want to run the paces through cheaper Amazon knives. They sent over these two as well, and these are going to give you guys buck vibes. Very cool little fixie, like I said, with the, oh yeah. I know you're all thinking, ooh, that's a buck knife. Wrong, wrong, wrong. It is a Flissa or Flisa. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. They got a smaller one, and then they also sent over a larger one. This one says mossy oak on it, but I don't see any camo on there at all. And this is the other knives that I'm going to be just running through. It's not a full. This is what bothers me. It's not full. It stops about halfway through, I think, and then it clips into here. So this is not one full piece of steel. That kind of bugs me. The leather, though, that feels good. I think when it gets wet, it's going to get really tacky. But I'm going to run these through. I'm going to go. I'm going to carry one, and my father, my brother will be there, and we'll be making fires and just random things. We're not like really bushcrafting or anything like that. But I'm going to hand these to them as well. Let them run them through. They can all carry them on their belts. We are people who wear jeans a lot. Let's put it that way. I don't know how to describe that, but they will have belts on them. So I'm going to let them carry them around and let them to do what they want to do with them. And they didn't ask me really what they wanted me to do with the knives. So why not test them out? I should get some really cool shots of this Damascus one before I really mess it up, because man, it's cool. I love, see, these two are cool. These I'm going to call, like I said, Fox style. We've seen these all throughout the 90s. But this one reminisces the new style. This one, of course, is a full piece of steel. Nice finger choil up there. Oh man, jimping is great. This one's gonna be the workhorse, even though it looks like something that's fancy looking. You can feel this. Like I said, I got to do more research on. I'm gonna call it Amazon steel, but it's like I said, it's VG10 in the inside core. I wish I could really get you guys a good view of this. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get you guys a little closer. Let's see if this one works. Video file. Oops, wrong one. Present. We want to bring an extra camera down here. There we go. Let's share this one up here really quick. And add the stage. All right. Let me straighten things out so you guys don't go wonky on me. There we go. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Anyway, that looks a little bit better. So the Damascus looks pretty sweet. Like I said, this is it's about a 20. No, actually, I lied. I'm sorry. I remember these were 25 for two, and this was actually more like 45. So I take it back. But it's really nice looking though. The wood is good. Big jimping, big finger choil. Like, this is going to be a nice workhorse. What's going on, Fook? What's going on here? What's up, folks? I can't stick around bringing my son and nephew to the lake. Heck yeah, doing some fishing, hopefully. Hope everyone had a fantastic 4th. Hit the like button for the browser. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you have a great weekend as well. And be safe with those fireworks. Jack, Brownie, you looked at White River Knives. They are made in Michigan and have some custom Cerakote models. So that's what I'd like to do. With black and camel, we're going. You spoke my language. We're going right now. I am going right now. I want to check that out right now. Let's take a look here. As the old X would say here, where you at? If you're in the chat here, I'm not going to say it until you say it. If you say you're here, I'm gonna steal your saying. I'm gonna steal your saying. You let me know if you're still here. I'm gonna say it. While we are looking here, we are looking at White Mountain. You said, what was the name of it? White Mountain. Oh, White River. I'm sorry. I messed those up. There's so many places these days here to look up knives. It's unbelievable. White River Knives. And do you know what model we'll be looking at here? Because custom Cerakote in orange is, you got me thinking here. All right, let's see if we can find it here. Oh my God, this actually looks a lot like these knives. Okay, let's switch over here. Let's share the screen here. Let's get that out of the way. And let's share the screen. All right, can you see it now? I'm still getting used to it. I'm not as smooth with this yet here. I'm not as smooth with it yet. All right, so close that out of the way here. What custom one are you referring to? Do you remember the name here? Jack says, let's see. They have a custom Cerakote in all models. Oh, okay, so it doesn't matter, but Which one you get? You can get custom Cerakote all over. Ooh, orange would be sweet. Yo, what's going on, Trevor? Happy Friday. Welcome down to the Barbarian Bar. What's going on, man? What is going on here? Make sure you guys can see me. There we go. Go to the custom shop, okay? Custom shop right here. And, ooh, see, I like that. Ooh, I don't even need to do the camo. That looks sweet. See, I love this orange. I don't know what it is, but orange is just really, really popping back into the pockets for me. I don't know why. Just at work for an hour. So you got an easy day today. I'm glad you are spending it with me then. Oh man, it's gonna be a good weekend. Well, let's take a look here. What do we got here? So we got this is green micarta, my butt. That's black. I don't care what you say. Black and orange looks so good. I like the Firecraft. How big is that? That looks like my style of knife here. With when I say my style, my camping style. It's about 8 ounces, 5-inch blade, 10 length, and overall 10 inches. Dude, that's a big boy. Let's see here. CPM 35VN. Okay. S35VN. That seems to be the standard for a lot of fixed blades these days. You know, but for $325, that Cerakote must be expensive. Is that a clear sheath? Holy smokes, that's cool. That is cool. Okay. That would be worth spending the money on the Cerakote, because then you could go ahead and actually see the blade the whole time. What would he do without me, says Jack. What would I do with you? Oh, yeah, someone talking about not your business. Thanks, Joe. I don't know what that came from. That came out of nowhere anyway. Anyways, here, I have a custom 3V. Ooh, the FC 3.5 from White River. What's that look like? Man, they got some nice blades here. Yeah, I don't know what it is. In the summer, it's all about fixed blades for me. All about the fixed blades for me. Oh, yeah, that coffee's hitting the spot. Coffee is hitting the spot. You guys still haven't told me what you're carrying. You know the drill. Let me know in the chat. What are you carrying? Jack, are you carrying that 3V FC 3.5? If you are, let me know. Oh, it's a tan blade. Okay, and the black G10. Dude, I don't know why I haven't been on this website too often, so bear with me. I like this. I like the shape of this, I should say. I think that looks fun. I want one. I need one. Looks like it comes in MagnaCut. Did I see that right? MagnaCut. I was doing something with this Urban EDC F5.5, and I think I ran around the sink. I said, "Oh, wait, I should stop." And then I thought about it. I was like, "This is M390. She ain't melting anywhere. There's gonna be no rust on her." That's what it made me think of CPN MagnaCut. That'd be sweet. I don't know why I like this. This is one of those knives that you lanyard haters would actually enjoy, because you don't need a lanyard. You got this big ass loop you can pull on out. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, they got some good knives here. I'm digging them a lot. Here. EDC Knife and Tools says work carry, the Dauntless. I always feel like I say that wrong. Dauntless. I don't know why I feel like I say that wrong. But it's the MFG hiker. And you got a Knipex. Is it Knipex or Knipex? You guys let me know. In German, I guess. I don't even know how to pronounce it, even though I can read German. The Cobra pliers and the Stabilia torpedo level. I don't know what that is, but you got a fancy level. Like, are we actually talking about like a level? Like, I've got a special level that I use just for my camper. Is that what you're talking about? So that's pretty sweet. K-Nip-X, says Trevor. He says K-Nip-X. So it's not Knipex, not Knipex. Oh, we're going to have a fight here, guys. We got K-Nip-X, and then we got it's Nip-X, and then we got K-Nip-X. How was it pronounced, guys? Let's get on the same here. Let's get on here. I'm just kidding, but for real. Jack's lost of words. Lost of words from Jack. He's not sure. He's like, am I right? Round 1. Fight! Jack says Nip-X.
Finish him.
Apparently, any way you want. Well, I mean, tomato, tomato, who cares what you say? It's all the same. You know what I mean? I don't care. I don't care either. I just like to be controversial. Yo, what's going on, Cutting Maniac? Happy Friday. Nipex, says Henry. Oh my God. Wait, see, it's all over here. We can say that's one thing with the English language. We got so many words. It doesn't matter. And who am I to judge anyways if you say it wrong or right or if and whatever? I can't pronounce any knife language. They half these knives are named after dinosaurs. Only the see, I can't even say paleontologist. Only they know how to pronounce these knife names. Us nerds over here can't even pronounce them because they name them after these cool dinosaurs. If you know what I'm talking about, the Tolararas. Yeah, from Basti. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I like the knife, love the knife, but I don't know the name. Jack says he's carrying the modded Spyderco Para 3 and the tactical turn bolt action mini bronze and the Seiko 5KX in bronze dial. Ooh, I like it. I don't know how many times I've said that for my career. I love it every time you say it. So you carry that all the time. So Jack's carrying a watch that I just got a new one. Just got this in the mail. First thing I did is I put a Jubilee bracelet on it. See if I can. There we go. There's my new baby. And I've only worn around the house. I haven't worn out anywhere. But she's beautiful. I'm thinking about taking the bezel off, and I want a little lume dot up there. So I'm thinking to switch it out here. I went with the blue because I've got so many black watches because I love black. And I don't know. I'm thinking about swapping it out here. So thanks for reminding me about that here. All right, where did I leave here? Okay, Quack says, and X say, Canipex. Okay? And I'm like what Gabe says here because I'm going with that. It's called a pliers. I like that too. Whoa! The Maniac. What's up, brother? And Trevor says, just looked it up, Jack. Right is right. Oh, Jack. You're right. I've been calling it wrong for years. Pliers, I like that too. You guys make me want a Seiko. You got to have a Seiko at least. If you like watches just the tiniest little bit. I can't reach it, but I got one or two up there. Got another Seiko diver right here. I like this one. Of course, orange and black. Can't go wrong with it. You got to have a Seiko. They're a watch that, if you're like me, I can't afford a Rolex or an Omega or a Tudor, and I can't afford those. But I will wear a watch that I will feel comfortable with, and that kind of reminds me going back to like the Amazon knife. When are you too good to carry around something that's not expensive? Do you really hold yourself to a high level? Do you really need to hold yourself to a high level carrying something super expensive? At the end of the day, is it for Instagram? Because your mom don't care. She don't know what knife's in your pocket. Your brother is, if he's like me, he don't care. It's us. It's us here. We can be honest with each other. I love me a CRK. There's nothing more I don't even know the word for it, but when you hold that in your hand, you just know that you're going to like it. You know that it's solid, like just like this. You know it's. See, and I failed, and I couldn't even go with my story here. You know it's gonna flick out perfectly fine, but I lied. And see, even expensive knives do that. It just feels good in hand. You know the action's gonna be there. I will say the liner lock on this is good, wonderful, beautiful. It drops, great. I love it. But what's to say that a lower end knife? I mean, I'm not gonna say Vossi's a lower end knife because that one, man, she shoots out here. The little Basti. Have you guys seen the Raccoon Cub yet? If you haven't, check it out. Another big finger choil. What makes you think that you need to carry something super expensive? Do you hold yourself to the higher standard? And I don't mean to drag this on, but I think about it to myself every time. Like, I love knives, and I've jumped up that ladder. Once you get off that first ring, let's just say you spend $100 on a knife, and they're like, the next one's going to be more than $100. Maybe it's going to be 150, and then it goes up and goes up and goes up. Where do you stop? When do you start going back down that line and Maybe you go back to Civivi. Maybe you go back to Vosti. I love Vosti. Maybe you go back all the way down like I'm trying to do. Go back to Amazon. Are these that bad? We don't know. I'll let you know when I beat the heck out of these knives this weekend. Do they hold up to what they are? Maybe I should compare. I know some expensive fixed blades to lower end fixed blades, and I don't know. These are just thoughts that go in my head. I don't know. Just random thoughts. That's all. Just random thoughts. Jack says, this fall I might buy a Zodiac Super Seawolf. Ooh, wow. Okay. So Jack, are you like me where you like diver watches because they're cool? Like, I love to be able to move the bezel. I use it for time. You get a 15-minute break. Whoop, whoop, turn up your time. Put 15 minutes on. You see where it is. When that minute hand hits there, it's like, got to go back to work. Or something. Hey, what's going on? D. Roy. Hey, what's up, everybody? Dang Ross, what's up, Brownie? Hey, everybody. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. Let me know what's in the pockets here. Cutting Maniac, the 5KX and the SRPK Seikos are probably the best for the money, but you really can't go wrong with you can't really get a bad Seiko unless you get like a quartz and then you got battery in there. Get an automatic or a solar, you will not be mad. Trust me. Just know what you're doing when it comes to hand one. Yeah. That's where, like, this Seiko, or this is the same movement as the Seiko, but this is an Amoki. There's no Seiko branding on it. This one is actually a screw down crown, and this is actually not. And that's where you kind of find the line where, what's more better for what you need to do. So if you're not going to be diving, you don't need to spend the tons of monies that it costs for, some of these high end watches. Seiko equals Spider Call. I could say that because and that's you're probably not right, because Seiko makes watches in Japan, all over, dude. All over, and so does Spider Call. They got their lower end ones, their cheaper ones. They get their mid ones. You can go all the way up to Grand Seiko. So I like that. I like that a lot. What you're saying is I need to get a Spider Call from the Waterline and take some pictures with those two together. A dive watch Seiko and a Waterline Spider Call. You got me thinking something here, Jack. You got me thinking something here. I stopped after getting a winter blade. See, you stopped. And then the collection's over. Like, you've got the Grail. For me, a Grail has changed. I remember when the Grail was the Ramon Chavez, and I just remember wanting it. Actually, let me step back. I remember when the Benchmade was a Grail. Didn't matter what Benchmade it was. I just wanted one, and that was the Grail. And then it's like, oh, I got it. Now the next Grail, and it's the next, and then it came to getting Ramon Chavez, and that was the Grail. You got it. Now you have it, and you're thinking, man, this is a great knife. I have achieved the Grail. What's next? And then you keep going up, and I'm afraid to get into some of the more expensive, some of those expensive custom stuff, but that's where I want to be. But like I said, once you get there, and then like Gabe says here, he stopped. You stopped, man. You got to keep going or go back down, because you can't just stop collecting knives. It's in our DNA. It's in our DNA. Sylvester Sloan said, watches aren't about time. It's a milestone. I like that. And that's kind of how knives are. Knives and watches are a lot the same. They're a lot the same. Cutting Maniac says, really want a Seiko SRPE 80. So I have a fascination with the Prospect line. Like, I want to get and I'm not a diver, but I want to get a pro diver watch. I want to get a Turtle. I think that would be cool. And no, I don't like dive watch. I don't only like dive watches. I like other watches too, like the Zodiac. See, I shouldn't say I only like them. Like, I want an SK dress. Obviously that's just like the Casino Royale, the fancy, you feel like you're on a dinner date. I think that's actually one of my favorite things about dive watches is you can wear the watch out to the duck blind. You can wear it out to dinner with your wife. You can wear it to the wedding the night. So you can go duck hunting in the morning, get ready, hang out with your family during the day. Maybe you're going to go to a fancy restaurant, or not so fancy restaurant. Maybe you're going to McDonald's. I don't know. And then you're going to go to the wedding afterwards to hang out with the people. And you got to put the nice suit on. You got to slick the hair back. You know, got to look all nice. And you can wear the same watch. Knives, on the other hand, you know, I'm probably going to go with a nice fixed blade, something that can bend really well to help with the birds. You know, and if I need to use that when I'm duck hunting, and I'm going to switch the knife up, probably something pocketable, you know, maybe this. And then when you get to the wedding, you're going to switch the knife out again. I'm probably going to carry like a CRK or an Acaso or something fancy, you know, put that in the pocket. You know, the dive watch kind of goes like one and done. And that kind of goes off of my railroad track that I'm talking about here. Not everything should be a one and done. I'm all about keep going, keep them tracks rolling. You know what I'm saying? Get a new watch, get a new knife. You know, I'm all about it. I'm a collector. I'm a pack rat. I'll be honest with you. I'm a straight up pack rat when it comes to this hobby. The more, the merrier, but they got to be good quality. And maybe I should start getting rid of some of my stuff that's not so good quality. But I also, like I said, I got this thing. It's in my DNA. It's in probably all of our DNAs. I like to have lots of stuff and collect them here. Jack says, when you get every knife you want, you start making them. And speaking of making knives, there he is, Wade Knife into what's going on. Happy Friday. Yeah, you know, Wade, is that what got you into making knives? You got all the grails, you got all the knives you wanted, so you started making your own? Is that true? Is Jack telling the truth? See, I don't think I'll ever get all the knives I ever want. So you have no competition of me making knives, because I probably will never be able to, because I'm never going to get all the knives I want. I'd love a winter factor. That'd be sweet. I mean, so there's a lot of knives that I'm still chasing. And if the money was coming in, I'd be chasing them a lot faster. That's for sure. Yo, Dr. Breezy in the house says, what up? Watches are just a lot more expensive. And see, that is true. And a lower end Seiko, $250, $300. A lower end knife could be like $50, and you got a beautiful, awesome knife. So yeah, watches are like way more expensive. So I can agree, because I'm not going to be able to spend $10,000. You imagine spending $10,000 on a knife? I wish. But some people can spend on the watches, and all it does is tell you time. And I'm late all the time anyway, so who cares if I need to know what time it is? I'm just kidding. I use it for work. Gabe says, that is when I stopped going up, not stopping all the. Oh, thank God! I thought you said you were done. I was like, man, oh man, he's done. He got that knife, and now he's done. No, good. Just stop going up. And I mean, how much is a winter factor? $800, maybe something like that. Oh, glad you didn't stop though. I'm definitely more of a tool watch kind of guy. Seiko with the tool watch, in my opinion. Absolutely. Jack. What's my grail watch? Like an Omega, a Rolex. Honestly, I don't know exactly like what my grail watch would be like. I'm sought after. I want the watch that's in 007, the new one. The Omega Seamaster would just be sweet with that patina around the bezel, you know, with that browns in there. I've already got the what should I say? The NATO strap in my wish list, like a knockoff one that I'd probably put on a watch. So the Omega that's in 007, and I would say probably, obviously, you know, a Rolex Submariner. I mean, I'm pretty easy going, and it would be a black dial, a black bezel, nothing crazy. Just once again, a nice watch that I can wear from the duck blind to McDonald's to Outback Steakhouse to the wedding, shaking the president's hand, whatever. It's a watch you can wear all day long, whatever you're doing. And it just kind of shows you how versatile that watch to me is. I couldn't afford knives, so I decided to spend thousands on making them. Oof, oof. Yeah, okay, I got you there. Yeah, so he went the other way, and that makes sense. So now you're making money off knives. Now you can maybe buy the Grail knives, is what you're saying. So I should start making knives to make money to buy knives. I don't got thousands of dollars to invest in them, though, unfortunately. Gabe says, even if you don't make one, you can always design one. So I've thought about that too, like designing a knife. There are many, many knives out there, many, many great designers, many, many just awesome people that I just don't think I could compete with. I'd love to design the perfect knife, but the perfect knife has been designed, maybe. I'm just kidding, but for real, like, I don't know what I would want because if I'm going to design a knife, I'm going to design something that's perfect. And anything that's designed by Jesper, I just feel like he's got it. I just like the style. I like the size. I could design a knife and then find out it's probably out there. Like, this is a great knife. I'm not sure I'm a fan of the liner lock. I like the idea of the liner lock because it's a really solid one. I think if I designed it, maybe like a crossbar lock or a compression lock would be way better, or a compression button lock, like the top lock or something like that. Not a button lock. I'm not really a fan of the button locks, but like maybe a compression lock up here. That would make this knife better. Gotta have a flipper tab. But the Vaquero that's coming out here, which I need to pre-order, that's going to have a flipper tab, and I think I'd like a bigger finger choil. I like more jimping more back here. Let me just do a little top down. I'm gonna explain to you guys, to me, what maybe my perfect knife would be. Like I said, so jimping in the back, a compression lock would be cool. I'd like better jimping up here, so when I'm holding it back, I like that jimping there, and I like the jimping up front, so that's a good spot. Maybe a bigger finger choil, and I think the Vaquero does have that one. And I think I like the size of it because it's not like it's not too small, but I mean it's barely a 3-finger knife for me. I don't mind the blade shape here, just because this is a very universal blade shape. Pocket clip for here is perfect. I've had a lot of different pocket clips. Excuse me, coffee kicked in. And this type and style pocket clip does really well for me. I'm wearing basketball shorts right now. I got out of the shower, changed out of my clothes, and put these on because they're comfortable. Get over it, I'm comfortable. Get over it. All right, get off my back. But these pocket clips work great for those types of materials. Works fine and dandy. There's other pocket clips. I don't even have very many knives in me because I had to pack a whole ton of them up. Or they're behind me. Anyways, I like the pocket clip. So I would fix a knife, but I don't think I could design the perfect knife because that wouldn't be my design. So going back to that, even if I don't make one, I could design one, and I'd love to. I mean, I'd love to work with the designer, and I couldn't be the perfect designer because I don't know what steel would be best. Like, I love steel, and I love having a good knife that has great steel, but what would be the perfect steel? Like, I'm a fan of D2, I'm a fan of M39, I'm a fan of just all. I mean, I don't know. Maybe S90V would be sweet because a lot of stuff I do needs to be nice and slicey and sharp. And so, now you got me thinking. Now you got me going off this whole rail here, Gabe. But I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna have to think about it. I'm gonna sketch some out one of these days. When I get bored of ECC knives, I usually get back into bushcraft for 6 months. So I'm down for that. You know, it is camping season here in Minnesota. The weather's decent enough to be outside. And so I'm with you there. That's where I want to take these cheaper Amazon knives, and I don't want to bash them because of the price. Is the price really, worth it to bash? No, I'm not bashing it because of the price, but it's usually what we find out when we see these knives being a lower price. And I like I said, I that's why I talk about steel. Like, is the steel really worth all that money with what you can do with the knife? If you can sharpen a knife. I'm going to carry this with me, the Work Sharp Field Sharpener. I'm going to kick that with me because if you know how to sharpen a knife, I think that's worth way more than having a really expensive knife. Steel, maybe, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Forgive me. I could be wrong. I'm going on a tangent It's Friday. I'm excited. So I may be going on a little bit of a tangent. Oh, yes. What's going on, Zero Bytes Morning? A cup of coffee in the big time. Oh, yeah. Cream of the crop. Yeah. Sky's the limit and space the place. Oh, yeah. I'm talking about macho madness. Cheers to you. Have a great Friday. Glad you made it down here. That's for you. Dr. Breezy says, a Rolex Submariner. Scrounge, easy going. Hey, I'm an easygoing guy, so the Rolex Submariner definitely does scream easygoing, and I'm an easygoing guy. I mean, I hope I would not come off wrong. If I see, that's where the Jubilee bracelet comes in. So, the Jubilee, whatever. I feel like that screams like that guy means business. He's, that's why this is going to be kind of more my fancy watch. And putting a Jubilee bracelet on does not scream easygoing to me. An oyster style bracelet, in my opinion, would. Wade Knife Duel says, make knives with you. Oh, I mean, I don't think I could design a better knife than you do because you got beautiful designs. I like what you do. Where is? Got boxes over from mail. Yours is right there, and I know it, but as soon as I pull it out, everything's falling down. Almost lost it. But yeah, your knife, I like. See, you got the what do you call it? I mean, a pen. It's not a pen knife, but your pocket knife, I call it pocket fixie. It's just perfect. I mean, this is the knife that I carry in the pocket with the Alti clip. I like your knife. This is Wade's knife, and I like it. Jimping up front, jimping in the back. It's just the easy going. I don't even know how to describe it. I will say though, because I carry it in my pocket, how do I describe it? I like the pocket clip being in the front and the knife being in the back, close to the back. But I think the sheath is backwards. It is. Yeah, I've always thought that. But that's not a big deal. That is not your fault. That's just my fault for the way I carry it. I could put it in the pocket like this. I should flip it around. Why don't I put this on this side? And then that's my fault. Forgive me. Forgive me. Anyways, what's going on, Big E's? Knives, what's happening? Happy Friday. Mind Control opens knives. Everybody's knife just opened up in their pocket. My bad. I'm just kidding. I open my knife with my mind all the time. How do you do that? It's like a Jedi trick. Got it. You see it? I did it. There you go. I open mine with my mind all the time too. Jack says, Brownie, get all your favorite knives together and think about what you'd like about all of them. Then draw it up, and now it's your own design. Yeah, but I just feel like it's not my design. I'm actually just taking somebody else's design and just revamping it, which is, I think that's in 2024, we've had knives for 2,000 years, 5,000 years, whatever. The knife is like the first tool I feel like we've always had. With that being said, all knives are probably going to be close to everybody else's design. So you're right. You're right. Actually, when you think about it, nobody's going to make a new design. There's no such thing. It's a blade and a handle. There's only so many ways the knife can be designed. So in the essence, I guess, yeah, you're right. But I'd like to get the Vaquero from Urban EDC and try that out. I think that would be a pretty cool one. But the problem is that's, like, in my opinion, one of the knives that's perfect for everyday usage. But another design that's out there is better for a different job. So I'm just so in the middle. I don't even know. Dr. Drew says Tudor Black Bay 58 is your grill. Coming down from the cities last night here, about last night, I'm going to call it. There's always a big billboard coming on the right-hand side of the highway, coming down this hill, and it's a Tudor with a Black Bay on it. And every time I drive past that billboard, I just, I'm going to take a picture one of these days and send it to you. Hello, everybody, says Dr. Drew. A Rolex or a Mega makes you 80% better. It's a proven fact. Well, I mean, if Jack says it, it's got to be true. It's got to be true. Hey, there he is, Sid Bones. Good morning, all you sexy people. Happy Friday. I love that fixie. Are you talking about Wade's one, Trevor? Because I may be behind the chat. I do too. It's just the great little knife for the pocket. It's great. I usually carry that when I go camping, but Wade, I'm sorry, I may not be carrying. I may have to carry something different. I should bring it with me, but I wanna bring this Amazon knife from Fliss. It's not really a bushcraft knife, but I think it'll be a good camping one, and see what a lower end knife can do out there. You gotta go. Hey, Jack. Well, happy Friday. Have a great weekend. I'm assuming the 4th of July festivities keep rolling on, so make sure to use a long lighter with lighting the fireworks. Don't use a big one really close. Make sure you got distance, and make sure what's behind you is not in your way when you run away. Do not hold anything in your hand that can explode. We want to keep all fingers because you know what? We got to be able to open knives. Have a great weekend, Jack. Trevor, how's it going? EDC Knives and Tool. Welcome in, Sid. I call it a pocket dropper. Okay, yeah, that's right. The pocket dropper. Or it's the penny dropper. Oh, yeah. I like it. The pocket dropper. Pocket, because it drops right in the pocket. I like that. And Jack says, there's no such thing as someone else's design. People still make pukus and I can't say that kept hearts, even though the original ones were from a few hundred. That's what I'm saying. I agree with you 100%. You wanting the eyelets on the top pocket? I can look into that. Oh well, wait. I might have spoke too soon. I feel like I like the knife being closer in this way, but like I said, when I pull it out, it's like this is my right pocket I'm carrying in there. This is going to be, and maybe I'm wrong to think that because, like I said, it's just something about that being closer to the back. But when I pull it out, now the blade is that way, and that's just my fault. That's me. I should just flip it around, put it on this side, and then have this. But that's a personal preference. But lately, it has been going in the opposite pocket on the left-hand side, so then it's perfect. And the reason it goes in there because I like to carry a fixed blade and a folder. So the folder's sitting in the right-hand pocket. You guys are backwards. And the fixie goes in the lefty, and then it works perfect. So that's just me. And that's nothing. That's not a design flaw by no means. That's just me being me. Sid, what's going on here? Says all sense of originality has pretty much vanished as unique ideas are hard to come up with and someone else has designed and already done it. Exactly. Look at the bug out. It's a design that has been done many times. Yeah, absolutely has been. But as long as you don't put the bug out name on there, the Benchmade name on there, you're fine. And in my opinion, as long as you don't try to pretend to be that business or another business and flat out lie, then absolutely. I think you're right. You're absolutely okay. Carry everything. I never offended. I love knives also, just the ones I make. You carry everything. I'm never offended. Oh, yeah. You shouldn't be offended because you make beautiful stuff, and I'm not by no means. This isn't your fault. I love knives. All knives also make stuff. Fellas. Look how rude of me. What did I miss here? I didn't see you be no rude. Kathleen, what's going on? Welcome down to the Barbarian Bar. Oh, look at this. Final day for 20% off site-wide today here at HighTideEDC.com. Collections all using discount code FREEDOM at checkout. Okay. All right. Let's do it here. Let's go over to High Tide here, EDC. And you guys get a discount right now. That is sweet. You guys definitely need to check them out. You've been rocking and rolling as I've been seeing lately here. Share this page instead here. Let's go. Boom. Chakalaka. Oh, wrong button. Uh-oh. Wrong button. Is that it? There we go. So discount right now from High Tide EDC. I'll put Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Orange tray, sexy as ever, with the Chavez in there. This is what I like. I like that. Also, you got the square trays. This is, I don't know. What do? You vacuum this into something? I love it. This is leather, by the way, guys. This is leather. So you got your valet trays. You got the new slips here. And then, of course, the new notorious. What do they call that? The stone. I can't remember. Of course, you got the beer bong ones. I need one of these ones with the Velcro on the back. I need to get them. Oh, who took this picture? Who took that picture? That is a beautiful picture. Who took that one? Oh yeah. And are you doing more collaborations with Mike Cruz? Guys, check him out here. There's the link here. I'll even link up his Instagram while I'm sitting on the page here. Let me link up his Instagram as well. Let's move on to the chat here. What's going on? The real Chris Breezy. What up, dude? Hi, Titan once again says here, Sid Bones, if you need anything custom or special request, reach out to me today and I'll give you a discount. Ooh, there we go. I like it. I like it. I like fixed on the belt. Okay, so you like your fixed blade on the belt. I'm wearing basketball shorts right now, so I'm not currently wearing. I agree. I normally would, and I normally would. So the handle is pretty close to the right pocket. It feels natural, so you can carry your fixed blade and your folder on the same side, and that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm with you on that. Definitely with you on that. Right now, though, this will be on the belt, so. That's a good one. I would agree. But like I said, when I'm at home at work and stuff like that, I'm not normally wearing a belt. So that's where I run into a problem, of course. Let's see here. Sid Boneside says, "Hi Tide, you're awesome." Yes. Just checking out the site. The beer bomb for the cruiser so tantalizing. Although it would seem, see time on the cruiser with me. So I thought about that. Yeah, you put that in your Claymore on the inside. I like that. So what he's talking about here, if you guys don't know, is the beer bomb slip that High Tide makes. He also makes it with loop on the back, or would it be hook? Hook on the back, so it can fit on your loop panel. Whether it's the cruiser, this is my cruiser from Mike Cruz, or a pouch, or something else. Maybe you want to put it on your pouch like this. So it'd be a way to put it right here on this loop. It's from Dixon Trading Post, by the way. Did you guys catch that? Did you see that? Did you see that? Yeah, I'm gonna be a little like that right now and show you guys something new. These are gonna be dropping real soon. This is a collaboration between me and Mike Cruz. You got your blacked out one, and you got the white and black. I don't know exactly when we're gonna be dropping it. I'm still waiting for my packaging to come in here. So you got the Viking ship with the pirate sail with Mike Cruz's logo. And then you got a few barbarian axes on the side. Here's the blacked out one. And like I said, I don't know exactly when we're going to drop these, but they are happening here. Been in the works for a little while here, and I'm finally excited to get a load of them. I got a whole box over here full of them, ready for them to go out here. I don't know how exclusive they're going to be yet. So I don't know how many Mike's got, but I'm going to be getting them there soon. As we'll be getting together and find out when they're going to be launching here. Hey, what's going on? What is going on? The real man himself, right here. Speaking of beer bombs, every time I think of a beer bomb, I think of you, Chris. I don't know what it is. You got that red one. You got two of them now, I think, right? Sid says, it won't see time on the cruiser. Oh, gotcha. That's what you're trying to say. I gotcha. Wade Knife and Tool, welcoming him. Let's see here. When I get mine, it will be on the cruiser 24/7. I love the cruiser. I use mine as a cash grab. I don't have any knives on it right now because I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. But the inside pocket's got my cash monies. Cash monies, because typically I carry a wallet with just my cards in there. And a key card in the back. This is the Dango wallet, which is this. I don't even know if I've even shown this part. My Dango watch strap. Did you guys know that Dango did a watch straps? I don't think I had this last week. So yeah, you're right. I probably haven't shown this. This is my Dango watch strap. It's a nice NATO. It's heavy duty, black buckles. I love that. But yeah, Dango makes watch straps as well. Forgive me if I forgot to maybe show that. Put that bad boy right on here. Oh yeah. Anyways, going back to this. What are we talking about? Oh no, we were talking about these. Oh man, another cup of coffee needs to be done. But I would say, yeah, I would love my beer bomb to be on there. So how would that work? It could go like this. Yeah. I'm gonna have to talk to you, High Tide. I'm gonna have to get one. I'm gonna need one. Chapstick, by the way. It's getting hot out. Lips get dry. Bear with me. Hey, so what's going on? What is in your guys' pockets, Chris? You just got here, so you haven't told me what you got in your pockets here. High Tide says Chris Valdez. It's gonna look right at home on there. Absolutely is. Speaking of that, Chris, did you get the Inky collab that I sent you? I know I sent those out in the big box. Hopefully you got those when I sent the knives back. Dr. B says I'm a pocket fixed blade kind of guy. I am also a pocket fixed blade, which is why I like these smaller knives like that, like the Azula. I carry my folder in my front right pocket and my fixie in your back right pocket. I like that. See, how do you do that when you sit down? I've done it a few times, but I always get worried that I'm going to bend the knife. And I mean, I'm not the biggest guy, and I know seats are good. Like, I also feel like if I'm going to sit down, I'm going to wreck like the seat. Like, I don't want to wreck up the seat, especially if you use like an Alti clip that's metal. So I don't know. I always feel like I'm going to wreck the seat though. Ooh, the pirate flags are out. I need mine. Put it on the side. Those came out super duper. I thought so. I was a little on the fence how I was going to do it for him. He asked me, he's like, we should do a pirate ship. I was like, no, let's do a Viking ship because a barbarian. No, sorry. He said that. No, he said you should do a ship. And he said you should do a Viking ship. That's what he said. And then I was like, okay, but how do we incorporate our logos on there? We can make it kind of fun. I was like, I've got it working out here. And so I kind of sketched up a couple ideas, and this is what we went with. The Viking ship. Yes, you do. You got two. You got red and like 20 other. You got 20 other beer bombs. See, I knew every time I think about a beer bomb. That's why I think of you here. Ginger Fisher 75. What's going on? Happy Friday. But I don't want to mess with guys. Dr. Breeze says, digging the orange vibes as of late. I have been lately. Orange. I can't help myself. I think the only thing that's not orange is my cell phone case. It's brown. I should reach out to Andar and buy one of those orange leather phone cases. It's been orange and black lately. I don't know what it is. Man, I need to get back into NATO straps. I forgot how comfortable they are. I live off the NATO straps. I live off them. I love them. I want to explore outside Wrist Candy Watch Club. Oh, okay. Definitely check out Dango. I do have a discount if you do want. I'm not trying to push you on there, but I do have it's Barbarian 10 on Dango if you guys want anything from them. Not just the watch straps, of course, but they have a black one and this orange one, and it goes so good with all the rest of my stuff, so I can't help it. Let's see here. Chris is rocking the Para 3. Ooh, nice. With a NGMCO thumb pry bar today. Nice Guy Machine Co. Where is my pry bar? I just used it this morning. I was rocking this today. I actually opened a package with this here. This is a titanium pry bar from Awesome Hank. And I actually used this today to open up a box because I sharpened up the titanium tip a little bit. And it worked great for a box cutter. I'll have to show you what I opened up here, actually. Something pretty exciting, actually, too. Just got full hides of Wicket and Craig leather. Forgive me, I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds fancy. In black and chestnut brown. I still have some OD green and red in same leather as well. So Chris probably just heard red leather and is like, He's excited for that one, I bet. Chris, he's got red leather. I'm on both that black leather lately. I don't know why. Hey, what's going on, Miranda? Happy Friday. Hopefully you're safe this 4th of July today. That's the 5th, of course. I did get it. Rocking it. Okay, good. I'm hoping you do. Yeah, I was afraid. I was like, I'm going to put it in this box full of like expensive knives. I'm sending back to you. And then I was afraid. I was like, man, I hope it doesn't get lost in there because, I put the packing on there and then, the bag's like this big and the knives box with it. And you know what I'm saying. I was afraid they're going to get lost. I'm glad you got them. Good. Safe and sound. Good to hear. Sid Bone says, pocket check. I got the Griffith & Co. F 3.5 deals. Man, let me start that over. He's got his pocket check here. He's got the Griffin Co. F 3.5 DLC titanium and brass inlays on him today. Nice. Okay. A bag blade is Pinky Baby Banter and a pink one. Nice. Okay. And a pink Olight IT3 2. Oh, okay, nice. The i3t2. Is that the rechargeable battery? Carrying pink for your brother who is fighting cancer. Yes, cancer is a bitch. Right now, my stepfather and my stepsister are running through it right now. It is. I'm with you there. Yeah, I'm basically forever been carrying on my main pouch the F cancer sticker from CDC just because I'm with you there. Dr. Breeze says I got the Jack Wolf feel good Jack and the Joker knives Vista, a super underrated fixie. I don't own one, and maybe I should, Dr. Breeze, because you're right. The Joker knives, I'm gonna have to look one of those up and see if I can find one for myself. Sid, the F 3.5 looks so fire. Have you guys seen Sid's photos of those? Ooh, they look so good. Dr. Rizzi, again, my prayers go out to you and your family. Yes, likewise as well. Man, it's tough, man. I'm with you there. Miranda says, I just got the Vero Engineering Fulcrum Mini last week. You love it? I was going to say, I think last week we were talking about you were waiting for that to come on the mail. It's more for the driver than a prior. I mean, so you use the bit driver. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we were talking about that. That's one I also have to check out. Vero's up here like rail stuff for me still, so I'm gonna get more. I got to get them in there, into the pockets. When I say in there, 0bytes2000 says I have a pry from Awesome Hank. I put titanium virals on both. Oh, tritium. I said titanium, but you put the tritium. I have 3 of them, so I do have the tritium on my other one, so that's actually pretty sweet. And they work, because if you drop this or anything like that, I'm looking around trying to find my other ones. I have, like I said, I've got 3 of them. This is the one I use because it's the one I sharpened up. Anyways, little indented on each side. So what he's talking about is have these little indents, and you can put little tritium in there. And that's what my other ones have. This one does not. Chris is in there like swimwear. Red Cruiser, Big Papa. Sid says here, trying to plan out today's post. I planned mine out really, really early this morning. I'm carrying something new in that picture. I'll have to show that off. I showed it last week. I think I opened it up here. But also how to shoot behind the scenes video for YouTube. Oh, sweet. Heck yeah. Last few posts on YouTube, I've been showing the setup of the photo. See, I like that. You show the setup and then you show the photo. I need to do more of that behind the scenes stuff. I'm with you there. I like that idea. Got the Microtech Combat Trudon. I don't know why I want to say Trudon. Trudon. How do you say that really fast and fancy? Say that really fast and fancy, everybody in your head, and let me know. The Gen 3, of course. The Jack Wolf Sharpshooter and the Benchmade Hidden Canyon. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about here. The Hidden Canyon is definitely one that I like. It's a great size, great shape. That is like the epitome of like one of my favorite, like the swooping blade shape. It's just, I don't know, something about it. I like it. And at high tide, absolutely. You guys need to follow Sid Bones and Westbound Photo if you aren't already. They, along with Barbarian Brownie, always post the best storytelling. Appreciate that. Sid, Brady, absolutely both of them. Baller photos for sure. And speaking of baller, the baller himself is in the house here. What's going on? Yo. Sid says, don't forget to follow High Tide EDC. Absolutely. Definitely do so here. And yeah, I feel my YouTube is lacking. Mine has been booming with the shorts. I've got a video that I'm trying to put together. I don't even know how I'm going to do it. I've got the do-it-yourself watch club, which I don't have the watch on me. But I put that together. I had the top down. I've got it filmed. I've got it ready to go. Did I do that? Did I show that off yet here? I don't know if I did. But that came together really, really well. I did a video. I'm just putting the video together. And, man, it's going to be pretty sweet. Going to be pretty sweet, I think. I should show off a new knife. I already opened it up. And the reason I opened it up first, because I didn't know what exactly was in here. And I didn't want to spoil anything. But spoiler alert, it's from Crispy Donut Community. This is new. When I say new, nobody else has one of these. Check that out. Are you ready? Check that out. So nobody has one of these yet that I know of, because these are brand new, but they were shown off on the website quite a few times. They got the donut sprinkles, which we all know are being retired, I guess you could say. The Munchkin, yes. Answer the Fin nose. And, of course, the all-black one here. These are sweet. Originally, I think they were a little lopsided, or there's something wrong with the design, but they came out pretty dang well. A Crispy Donut Community on the blade there. These are D2 blade steel. You guys can see it. There you go. And then on this side, it's got the D2 stamp on there. These are cool. I mean, double edge. So I don't know if you're going to be whittling anything with these, but definitely fun little neat little Munchkin knives. Munchkin's named after a donut, if you guys didn't know that. There he goes. You know what I'm talking about here. So these, I don't know exactly if they're dropping or not. I should check those out here really quick here. I don't know if they're dropping. I know if they are, you're going to want to get them on here really fast here. Go to donutknife.com. If I can spell here, donut knife. You guys, I'm glad you guys can't see me here. Donutknife.com. Let's take a look at them really quick here. All right, can I not spell? That one, I just want to see the price of them. I can't remember. Crispy Donut Community. Oh, you guys don't even see my screen. Let me swap over here so you guys can see my screen here. Make sure I show you guys the goodness. There we go. So the Munchkin is, they're on sale right now for $50 on pre-order. Holy smokes, $50, guys. $50 for these things. These are that is a sweet price. $50. Dang, I didn't know they were going to be that. Did not know they're going to be that cheap. So $50. You're looking at D2 steel, the hollow grind. You got the black wash blade, HRC 5860, G10 scales. It's really nice belt sheath. $50. I did not know they were that cheap. That's sweet donut push dagger. Ooh, I like that one. Andy likes it here. Sound it out. I know I have a pretty bad time spelling things. I used to spell donut way wrong. And you know what I did? I put so in Google, when you type in donut knife, then you put a period com at the end of it, it gets confused. You got to put it up at the top of the HTML. I was way off, and I got all sorts of confused. Like, man, am I spelling it wrong? But I took out the .com, and boom, right there it was. $50, guys. And like I said, the sprinkles are going away. So if you like the sprinkles, you better get on it now, because they're not going to be around. Just saying. switching things up. Things are getting retired. But they're pretty sweet little knives. I feel like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Just a cool little knife. I should carry one of those this weekend. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with it this weekend. I'm going to be carrying this fixed blade here. Listen, like I said, I'm happy they sent this over to me. I'm excited to put it through the work. It's cool. It's like I said, I don't even think it was like 40, 45 bucks tops maybe. But it's good. It's got nice jimping up here. That's going to be what's mainly on the belt. Man, oh man, oh man. What else? Andy, what are you carrying this weekend? You going camping, aren't you? I think I just saw our group chat. You're maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I totally misunderstood the text. Obviously, I do that a lot. Man, oh man. I'm just I'm thinking about these sprinkles and how they're no longer going to be sprinkles no more, and makes me sad. Let's go over, speaking of cool things, let's go over and check out what's on Blade Binge today here. Share this link instead here. Let me know, guys, what is in your pockets. What else are you guys carrying here? Let's go over here. Use code Barbarian at House of Blades. Get 10% off. Blade Binge as well. I think I got some new stuff. Some new things in there. What is this? Tri-State. The Tri-Stash is coming. Oh, this I've been excited to see. So Tri-State came out with the knife. Do we have looks at it? We don't have any looks at it, do we? Dang it. Tri-State EDC's knife. That would have been pretty cool to see here. Let's see here. EDC knife and tool. What do you got in the pockets? Nope. Take care, everyone. Time to pack up and go home. Hey, have a great weekend, Trevor. Stay safe up in Canada here. Hopefully you have a great weekend. Only an hour of work. I'm quite jealous. That's all you had to do. I'm jealous. Let's see here. Andy says the same old Kershaw and coffee. Your Kershaw, though, Andy, it's been through a lot. I know it has been. I should, next time we hang out, I got to bring you a couple knives. Where was I? Oh, I was going to check out I want to see if anybody's selling anything cool. Every time it's, after Blade Show, before Blade Show comes out, everybody's always dropping something really cool. So I got to check it out here. Speaking of fixed blades, what do we got here? Zero tolerance. Ooh, what is that? A little big. But what is that thing? That thing's sweet. I like it already. I don't even know what blade steel it is. It's a 5-inch blade and 3V. Okay. Got 250 bucks on that bad boy. Reminds me of something Rambo would carry. The Azula. Yes, S35VN is on you. I don't have the S35, even though I should. I love the Azula. It's definitely a great knife. It's wearing shorts, so I usually will put a pocket clip on there. I'm trying to find the original when they came with it, which is why there's nothing on it right now. But I want to put the original pocket clip back on there. It is definitely light as well. Yo, Arkansas EDC, happy Friday. What's going on? We're just checking out a little Blade Binge action here. Paramilitary 2 with titanium, 185 bucks. Ooh, man, what I'm digging what I'm seeing here already. Ooh, I like that green. That's cool. A shaman, 230 bucks. Okay. I'm thinking I got to get a new Para 3, but I keep jumping back and looking at the military 2. Which one is this one? This is the S30V. Okay. But I want the waterline. I don't know what it is lately, but lately I've just been really into, honestly, really into the waterline. Benchmade, Spyderco, Quiet Carry. They've got some cool water lines. I don't know. I've been into it really big time. I don't know why. There we go. High Tide dropping in. HouseOfBlades.com. Use code Barbarian at checkout for 10% off for most products. I'm thinking you can't get a Jack Wolf right now. I think is one of them. There are some exclusives that do not give you a discount, but if you use my code, it still helps me out. I appreciate it. What? Buy a Ripper. It's only $1,000. Ooh, I would like that. But if I had that kind of money, if I was a rich guy, I would have some cool knives. It'd be like coming to a car show. Every Friday, I'd be showing you guys off some really high-end, expensive knives for sure. The Osborne, $250. Andy, if you were looking for a Benchmade, I know you're a Benchmade fan. You need to get an Osborne. Maybe not this particular one. I'm not really a fan of the see-through G10 scales. But what do we got here? M4 steel. Yeah, this is what you need, Andy. If you're still in the chat here, that's what you need. You should check out the 365 terrain knives. Okay. You always come up with some unique knives. Let me try this out. That's what I'm here for. I like seeing what's out there. So what do we call it? The 365 terrain knives. Was it 365 adventure tools for all terrains? All right. Ooh. I'm kind of digging the classy look of these already, and they got a dive watch. Ooh, I'm already digging the website already. Okay, what is that? Is that a balisong? Oh man, or a butterfly? Okay. I'm already just digging the website already. I like that fixed blade. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Knife for the waterman, rust proof. See, that's what I like. I like rust proof because it's hot and muggy. You got stuff in your pockets, and you're going, ugh. What did I have? Some Nitro V on me last summer in the pocket, and it literally got some rust spots on it. It's not that I'm going to be diving. Like I said, this earlier in the live, I'm wearing a dive watch, but it has nothing to do with actually diving. I just like the idea that it can get wet. I like being prepared for something that could get wet. Like I said, I took this in the pool. 9 feet, didn't need the 200 meters for it. Am I going to need a knife to go diving with? I love this harpoon on this thing. I love this. Probably the orange one. What are we like? $345. Holy smokes. Custom dye job on those scales. Yeah, I like to grit dye things. So if you have that Osborne, and you could be like me, where is my? I'm lacking today here. I can show you the job as it was jade, and I made it black. So I'm all about custom on there. High Tide says so many goodies on your site. That coin slip. Oh, we're talking about High Tide says it, and I was like, wait a second. Yeah, so many goodies on there. I could see my coin popping. Ooh, yeah. Sid's coin is absolutely stunning. I don't have your coin because it is right behind me. I need to have that on Friday so I can show it off. I need this because it's beautiful. I need to show it off more often. Happy Friday. Yes. Okay, Andy, we're talking about that Osborne. You like that one. And I really think that would be the knife for you. Why? I think an Osborne is your style of knife. This one, here we go. Here's a mini Osborne. A little small. You wouldn't like it, but I just think the size, the shape, they got their classic axis lock on that. I think that would be the perfect knife for you. Let me see if there's another one here. The bug out, not so much for you. I think the Osborne. They have one with aluminum scales would be perfect. Because I know you like Benchmade, and I like Benchmade, and I know some people they knock on it, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Ooh, I've got one of these. These are designed in Minnesota and made in the warehouse that we knives are made in. It's a super fidgety knife, super fidgety. It's a button liner lock and a liner lock, of course. You got a flipper tab, you got thumb studs, and you also have a front flipper. Super fidgety fun knives. Like I said, these are designed in Minnesota and made by we. So I always thought they were really cool knives. Looks pretty clean. Heck yeah. High Tide says Sid, absolutely. Etch of the Fin says, I haven't seen it mentioned much, but using a Century Tough cloth has made a world of a difference when it comes to corrosion resistance on all knives. You know, you're right. You don't hear too much about that. Even on with these salt water and diving knives. See, you're right. You don't, and I don't know why. I think we got to bring that back. If you guys like fun knives, this is pretty cool. Check it out. Only $110. I don't even know what they were. I got 2 of them, each style. Oh, the Cavol. Oh man, you guys like Cavol knives? I know I've showcased them a lot, showcased their boxes a lot. Definitely cool knives here. The the ergonomics on there look unique, but they're absolutely great. Got a frame lock. What is it, M390 if I remember right? They put it on here. Titanium. I'm reference checking myself. Yes, M390. Yep. Love that knife. Haven't got bit by it, but I got bit by the other Cavol knife the other day. Pretty bad too on my thumb. Random story. I know I talked about that. A lot of people in my shorts are like, dude, that guy's bleeding. I was like, that's not bleeding. It's healed. It's just that bad. But I just started putting a Band-Aid on it every time I showed off my thumb in any video when I thumb flip it out. So many people in those chats or those comments. It's funny. It's funny. High Tide says, a friend of mine who got into the knives by taking him to Blade Texas 23 just got a Benchmade bug out in FDE, and he's blown away with how lightweight it is. He's previously bought heavier knives. Yeah, the bug out, I had that exact one from House of Blades. That's the one that I put Flytanium scales on, and it is a great knife. Don't get me wrong, but man, it is so light, which is actually why it's the black one I've got in the Grivory, or however you want to call that plastic that's on there, the G10. I carry that as my lawnmower knife because it's so light. It's so easy to carry. And the reason it's my lawnmower knife is because it's been scratched up so many times when I pull a spark plug. If you know this, you know that I get a free lawnmower. And the only way to turn it off is to unplug the spark plug. I should just fix it. I should. But it works just fine. So if it's not broken and you've got an idea, why try to mess with it and break it? Yes, the BB's, the Elementum would probably be close to what I would say, but light knives. Need to start a Tough Cloth reminder campaign, speaking for the working knife users as well as the collectors. Oh, both ways. Need to protect those knives, ladies and gentlemen. Need to protect those knives. Absolutely. Here's an Ozco machine. Oh man. A Rosie. Is this a black one or is it just the lighting? It is black, isn't it? With the, what do they call that? The putter. The putter? Is that what that's called? Oh man, that is nice. And that's the size that I want. They got a big one, they got a small one, but this is the size that I want. This hand looks familiar. Is that who I think it is? No, it's not. Never mind. Man, this is a grail knife right here. Someday. So you got MagnaCut 6364 HRC. Oh my god. Yep, the putter milling. Yes. I want that knife. I I don't even dare look at the price of it. Holy shnikes, 1,500 smackaroonies. But man, would it be worth it? And that's what I talked about earlier. You know, you get off that top ring of the ladder. You got to keep going. But where do you draw the line? $1,500. Dang. Do I want it? Absolutely. But do I need it? Yeah, I do. What is this, a Medford? What is that? I've never seen one like that. That is a unique. This is going to be titanium. That is unique anodizing for sure. What do you anodize it and then you put in the scratches in there? Do you anodize? I'm assuming. I'm making this up here. I don't know. You anodize it and then you go ahead and you scratch off the anodization. Huh. That's pretty cool. I'm down for that. That's neat. What else we got here? Here's a Kubi. I like them. Oh, I want this. $70 though for the Curator bead. I really want to I don't know why. I really want a bead. I don't think I could spend $70 today though. But a JWR Curator bead. I'm not so much in the jade one, but I definitely rocked that. But that black one, I really want. I wonder if they take $20 just for the black one. I just want the black one. I don't like doing that because I feel bad. You take $20? No, dude, I want 70 for them both. Andy, here's another knife you need here. This is the Mini Adamas, which is a great knife. Definitely a hell of a rough, tough nose. What do you call it? Rough, tough. Rootin', tootin'. I got nothing. But that's a great knife. This is another one, Andy, that you need here. Another just workman's knife. A worker man's knife. And this one's in crew wear. So obviously if you're like me, you're putting that deep carry pocket clip on there, not the ladies and gentlemen, you know what that looks like? Oof. You know what that looks like? Looks like a wiener. Looks like a peepee. Hey, what's going on, Michael Morgan? Happy Friday. Welcome down. Happy Friday. Oh, here we go. A pair of 3 and S110B in Blurple. I've seen this one around. I think this is the second time I've seen this one up here. I got to get a new pair of 3. It's just bugging me that I don't have a new one yet. Oh, a Vasti Nightshade. They just came out. They just dropped their minis. I just saw that. Ooh, a Demco 8020.5 milled titanium. I'd carry that. Man, I'm just trying to see. A lot of these are catching my eyes. A Berg blades. A lot of somebody must be dropping all their Berg blades out. What's going on with that? A lot of people selling some cool stuff here. Here, the Kaiser Sheepdog. That's a good knife. This is brand new. How are these already on here? What in the world? These are brand new. Who's selling these? This is brand new. Like, what the heck? Great knife. Absolutely a great knife. I can't believe there's somebody selling that. Who's selling that? Redbeard EDC. That makes sense. Okay, I got it. Already selling it off. Money's tight, but I have a problem. I can't get rid of my knives. I collect them, and I have a hard time selling them here. Here's one. You got $250. This is what I want to buy. It's a good looking knife. I don't know what about it. I just love it. Microtech. Really put up a blade steel. M390. Absolutely. And that lock is supposed to be pretty solid. I know people have talked about Microtech having some problems, but not this one. There we go. Dragonfly. Heck yeah. This is, and in orange. If it had a black blade, I'd be all over that BG10 blade. Yeah. My tie says, I need to find some tie scales for your Manix too. Ooh, that would be sweet. I've had this knife for 10 years and would like to dress it up. You need to. If you've had it for 10 years, it's time. Let's go over here. Let's see. Flytanium, or let's take a look here. I know Flytanium's got some nice ones. Do they have any in stock though? Let's see here. Flytanium. And we are looking for the Manix. The Manix 2, right? You have so that is the larger one, if I'm correct to say. I just like Flytanium stuff. Do they have a couple items? Not titanium though. Sorry. I was hoping they would. That would have been sweet. That would have been sweet. Yeah, sorry about that. No dice on that one. I was hoping they would. Because, yeah, the Manix 2 is a sweet knife. That's another knife that I need to get back in my collection. See, that's why you don't get rid of things, because you miss things that you've had. Just my opinion. My first knife, like many others, was a Benchmade Griptilian. Still a solid recommendation for a newbie after all these years. Absolutely. They can get a Kershaw, but a Griptilian is good. I can't disagree. The Griptilian, that's another knife, Andy, that I need to bring over to you. Definitely, you're going to spend some money, but man, it is a workhorse. It is a workhorse. I can't disagree with you. I love my grip. And then you can get the Grip Gang patches from Inky EDC. Definitely agree with you there. Definitely do. And oh man, I'm getting hungry. It's getting about that time here for me to go get some lunch. I appreciate you guys all for hanging out with me. Let me just check before I get out of here if there's anything else I need to show off. Or it'll have to wait till next week. I wanted to show these off. I wanted to show off these knives I got from Flista. Sent those out to me to check them out. I showed off the patches from Mike Cruz and I that we're dropping here soon. I feel like there's a whole bunch of stuff I'm missing here, but I'll have to wait till next week here. Appreciate you guys all for coming down to the Barbarian Bar, hanging out with me. Everybody stay safe this weekend. The 4th of July festivities are not over. At least mine are going to restart here at 10:30 tonight when I'm off work, heading out camping. But everybody have a great weekend here, and make sure your coffee is stronger than your toddler.